Days of Our Lives' insistence on delivering fantasy episodes alongside more realistic ones this week truly brought the absurd dichotomy into focus. Jumping from assassination schemes, brainwashing, and confrontations with the devil in heaven to Xander and Gwen using traditional blackmail to exact retribution can be startling. Some things function while others don't. Too much or too strange. The surreal has long captivated the show's attention. It has been used into Days of Our Lives for years as an additional seasoning. With his ideas that relied on mad science and the devil's been a thing since the 90s, Stefano always added a sci-fi aspect. Nevertheless, before roughly a year and a half ago, we honestly believed that was a one-time transaction. However, it appears that the soup has been a little over-seasoned lately. Maybe we should ease up on the gas a little bit when it comes to mysterious toxins, inhibition-erasing medications, undead heart transplants, love transplants, possession leaping, and afterlife hopping. Heck, Nick even tore off his Susan mask, which included a wig and fake fangs. Is that how souls actually present themselves in heaven? I must be comfortable. Thank God, at least the rubber masks were left in Salem. Contracts don't seem to function the way Nick believes they do. Image credit. A peacock. What's up with their contracts too? Evil hell contracts probably don't follow any rules, but shouldn't signing underhandedly nullify such agreements? As a side point, I recall receiving $2 bills in my birthday cards as a child because my aunt used to work at a bank. I don't know about the females, but every time I got one, I was actually thrilled. And despite my best efforts, they didn't stop Stefan from using an unknown substance. Sort of. On Tuesday, EJ took drugs, and as of now, we're still waiting. What took place? The unknown. Eric had to stop Nicole from leaving the park, so it's obvious that it's still having an impact. Whatever it is, this medicine is potent. However, this is the point where the show's pace issues and its stranger plotlines clash. It is comparable to the once-a-week afterlife ladies that we see. The lengthening of these stories unnaturally is less tantalizing and more annoying. Adding to the past. Having said all of that, I'm not sure why, but things seemed to fall into place for me on Friday. The argument between Johnny and Xander was wonderful, and it really allowed the younger man to vent about losing Susan and disprove some of my concerns about the lack of emotion around all of these deaths. The tension was increased by Xander. If you push him hard enough, Johnny might be reminded that he's also a highly dangerous killer, even though he may now be more of a charming outlaw who feels horrible for Susan. Additionally, I liked how Xander wavered between wanting to do good and wanting to harm those who had injured him. Even Sarah's wicked joy in caressing Xander's face while she slept with Rex was just wonderfully executed. I adored how she delighted in making fun of him before blocking his path and placing a hand on his chest to prevent him from approaching Rex. As well as recognizing that Jack and Jennifer's outrage at being blackmailed is somewhat fake, the tension created by them facing their blackmailers was more pleasant than I had anticipated. Leah mentioned it to prevent his mother, Diana Colville, from publishing a piece about him. Jack bought the Spectator's controlling shares from her. He then used blackmail to coerce her into giving up the few items she still owned. Jack wasn't always an upright man, much like Xander, and having that past history merely gives Xander and Gwen's renegade behavior more depth. However, Xander is currently making a lot of enemies for himself, which makes me concerned for his future and well-being. You are aware of the adage, living and dying by the sword eke. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.